Once upon a time, there was a dog who lived in a small village. He was always hungry and never seemed to have enough to eat. One day, while he was wandering the streets, he came across a butcher's shop. The butcher had just finished his work for the day and had thrown a large, juicy bone outside. The dog saw the bone and couldn't resist the delicious smell. His mouth watered, and he thought, I must have that bone. The greedy dog ran to the bone and picked it up in his mouth. He was so happy and excited that he decided to find a quiet place to enjoy his newfound treasure. He ran to the riverbank and found a secluded spot under a tree. As the dog settled down to chew on the bone, he looked into the river and saw his reflection. He mistook his own reflection for another dog with a bigger bone. Greed overcame him, and he thought, I want that bigger bone too. Without thinking, he barked at the other dog's reflection in the water, hoping to scare it away and take the bigger bone. But when he opened his mouth to bark, he dropped the bone he had in his mouth into the river. To his horror, the bone sunk to the bottom of the river, and he was left with nothing. The dog realized his foolishness, but it was too late. He went away hungry and wiser. The moral of this story is that greed can lead to loss. It's always better to appreciate what you have rather than being greedy and wanting more, as it can sometimes lead to losing what you already possess.